Hi everyone, this is VK. Welcome to Smid World. Here I am with another video. Gearbox replacements or VRM. Replacement of competitor gearbox by a new make gearbox. You can see here specifications, type of gearbox and its rating. Before going to replacement of work, you need to check all checklist. We'll type environmental conditions, existing gearbox outline dimensions, main motor details, coupling arrangement, study of foundation, pole patterns, condition of existing foundation, plant layout study, location for oil supply unit, piping routing. Most important, understanding the reason for replacement and site inspection. General plant layout, arrangement of oil supply unit to findings on site, make a time schedule so that you can do without hesitating and without doubt. Stepwise arrangement of tools. For an efficiency working, the necessary tools have to be ready. Hydraulic jacks, chain blocks, steel rollers for 10 to 12 mm thickness to help the slide in the gearbox from to in and out. Crane capacity of 70 to 100 tons. Spanner sets. Inspection of scope. First step, inspection of delivered equipment. Gearbox with off coupling, oil supply unit, anchoring and tightening tools. Second step, welding and picking of LP piping and bending of HP piping. Pre-assembly of and welding of LP piping. Finished LP and HP piping. Third step, pulling out the old gearbox from the mill. Rollers of dia 12 mm placed between the gearbox and the foundation frame. Fourth step, preparation of the gearbox installation. Peeling of the foundation base plate. Cleaning of gearbox bottom plate. Step 5, moving gearbox under the mill. Gearbox under the mill. Manual rotating of the gearbox for hole pattern alignment. Bolts of mill table connection. Sixth step, installation all LP and HP pipes and hoses. LP piping between oil supply unit and gearbox. Compensators has a flexible element to compensate thermal growth, vibration. HP piping between oil supply unit and gearbox. Flexible hoses to compensate thermal growth and vibration. Seventh step, tightening of the bolt connections. Foundation bolts connection tightened by hydraulic device with approximately 700 bar. Mill table bolt connection tightened to gearbox output flange. Eighth step, aligning the gearbox with the motor. Installation of the motor to the gearbox. Gap between the coupling hubs has to be adjusted. Radial and axial alignment by using dial gauges. Readings noted to the casing. Installation of auxiliary drive. Ninth step, installation the auxiliary drive. Alignment and installment of the auxiliary drive. 10th step, filling of the oil supply unit and flushing of the gearbox. Filling with oil supply unit with ISO VG320 to the required level. Starting of the oil supply unit for flushing the gearbox and piping. Oil pressure readings of LP and HP transmitter. 11th step, installation is ready for starting the mill. Prior starting the gearbox, all gearbox and oil supply unit interlocking have to be checked. 12th step, checking after 24 hours. Checking of the gearbox and oil supply unit after first run. Checking of tooth contact pattern. Checking and cleaning of oil filter. Checking of oil level. Replacement of old mag gearbox WPU 200 by a new WPU 222. Situation on site. Old gearbox under the mill. Old oil supply unit. Several working platforms installed around the gearbox and the mill. Loosening of the interface connections. Loosening and remove of the foundation bolts and pins. Loosening and removing of the table bolts. Removing of the old gearbox. Lifting the old gearbox from the foundation. Old gearbox set next to the new one. Adaptation for dust sealing. Welding of new brackets to the trust bearing housing. New sealing ring around the output disc. Mounting of new gearbox. Very little space existing between output disc and mill casing. Mounting of new gearbox. Finally successful installed new gearbox and new oil supplied.